Well, our New Orleans Saints comeback comes up short as the team falls to the Detroit Lions 28 to 33. This was a very frustrating game, ladies and gentlemen, because the first play right out the gate, interception. Yeah, I know people will probably blame Derek Carr because that is a quarterback stat. However, the ball hit the receiver right in his hands, man. It was right there. He literally tipped the ball to the defender. I think they need to change that rule going forward. He dropped the ball, it went to the defender, and the quarterback gets the INT. And I know that's how it's always been, and it may never change, but I feel as if it's not fair for the quarterback. Now, we was down 21 nothing right off back, first quarter. I mean, it had like 5 minutes left in the first quarter. We was down 21 nothing, but our Saints fought back. We fought back as close as getting within three of this team in the third quarter. And what do you know? Another blunder happens. The lineman knocks the ball right out of Derek Carr's hand. Right, fumble. Detroit Lions picks the ball up, touchdown. Well, they didn't go in for a touchdown, but a touchdown afterwards, like 2 plays later. Right back then, the Saints back down 2 scores, right? Get the ball back, go down, get another touchdown. I mean, it was like the offense was doing what you would want the offense to do. What you need to understand here is the Saints put up 28 points despite not getting any turnovers and gave up 2 turnovers to that of the Detroit Lions. So we had some mistakes in this game that pretty much cost us, ladies and gentlemen. Derek Carr left the game with an injury. I do not know what's wrong with him. It looked like his ribs. But if we have to deal with Jameis Winston going forward for these last 5 games, you can hope the best for him. Why? Because at this very moment, despite the Saints losing 3 games in a row, they are still in position to make it to the playoffs. They're only 1 game out of the 7th and the 6th seed as we speak at this very moment. I'm sorry, the 8th, what is it, 8? Yeah, it's the 7th. Yeah, they're in the running for the 7th and the 6th seed and only 1 game behind in the division with 5 games left. So it's a possibility that the Saints could make the playoffs. I would not hold my breath. However, as a fan of these New Orleans Saints, we have to hope that they can pull through and make it to the playoffs, even though we know they're not going to do much if they make it there, right? But you would like to see them make it to the playoffs since they have not made that trip in the last 3 years. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The last 3 years, our New Orleans Saints has failed to make the playoffs, and you will hope that they can do so this year. However, if they want to make it there, they have to stop the mistakes because you have to understand this. The 2 turnovers was 14 points for the Detroit Lions. Take away the 14 points from the Detroit Lions score at this very moment, and you have a W. That's what would have occurred if they did not make the mistakes. So going forward, they need to be a little bit more mistake free. Because if they mistake free in this game, they win. Simple as that. Seems like Derek Carr had got his groove going, shows you exactly what he's capable of. And by the way, speaking of Derek Carr, I am a Saints fan to the day I die. And never in a million years I will boo any player who has played for the Saints. Plain and simple. Well, I'm sorry, they had one player back in the days, but I was rightfully so when I did that to him, right? But at the same time, we can't do that, ladies and gentlemen. These Saints are still in it. They're not out of it yet. 5 games left. 5 games. Yeah, we all do not like to lose. But you have to understand the offensive play calling is not doing this team any favors. Think about this. Opposing team quarterbacks throws the ball, guys wide open. Saints quarterbacks, I'm going to say quarterbacks because this includes Jameis Winston, throws the ball, is always contested. Always. So right now they need to get the play calling in line. They showed us a little bit of what they could do, going into that second half and coming out of it. So they need to do that a little bit more often. And maybe they can put together a string of W's. What you want is them to win the last 5 games. Right? Right? You will hope that they can be 10-7 at the end of this season. I'm your boy O. Hopefully you will watch this video all the way to the end and help you boy out that algorithm. And if you're not subscribed, please be sure to do so. I am trying to get to that magical number of 1,000 subscribers, so I will be highly appreciative if you will help me cross over that threshold by hitting that subscribe button. And if you are going to hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell, because YouTube absolutely sucks at notifying subscribers that content creators has uploaded videos to their platform. And don't forget to hit that like button. Tell me out the algorithm, baby. But in the comments below, let me know what frustrates you the most about these New Orleans Saints. Is it that the wins are this close? And also, despite them losing so much, the playoffs are still within reach. That has to be a little bit frustrating, because if you win a few more games, you'll probably have a playoff spot clinched at this very moment. Let me know in the comments below.